Sam Ruthe, a 16-year-old kid from New Zealand, he just broke a world record that had nothing to do with his age, a record that belonged to one of the greatest milers in New Zealand history for 44 years. And the craziest part is what happened next. But to understand why that record mattered so much, you need to know who Sam Ruthe actually is. Sam Ruthe was born on April 12, 2009, in Tauranga, New Zealand. He is 17 years old now. He trains under coach Craig Kirkwood in Tauranga, alongside New Zealand Olympian Sam Tanner, and he has been signed to Nike since his teen years. Running is deep in his blood. His mother, Jess, won New Zealand national titles across 5 track and road events. His father, Ben, won New Zealand national titles in the 1500 and 5000 meters. His grandmother, Rosemary Wright, won gold in the 800 meters at the 1970 Commonwealth Games for Scotland. Running is not just something Sam does. It is what this family has done for 3 generations. His early competition career moved faster than anyone expected. At 15, before most runners have even thought about a national title, Ruthe won the New Zealand Senior Men's 3,000-meter championship, becoming the youngest national men's champion in New Zealand athletics history. The previous record for youngest male champion had been set by Dave Norris back in 1957. That record had stood for nearly 7 decades. Ruthe erased it at 15 in February 2025. He ran the 3,000 meters in 7 minutes and 56 seconds, setting a world best for his age group. In March 2025, 25 days before his 16th birthday, he became the youngest person in history to run a mile in under 4 minutes, clocking 3 minutes and 58 seconds in Auckland. He was 15 years old. That performance put the running world on notice. But Sam Ruthe was just getting started. The month of December 2025 showed exactly how wide Ruthe's range had become. At the New Zealand Secondary Schools Championships, he ran the 1500 meters in 3 minutes and 38 seconds, breaking a record that had stood since 1989, held by former Commonwealth Games runner Richard Potts. He broke it by 8 full seconds. 1 day later, he ran the 800 meters in 1 minute and 46 seconds, setting a new senior boys record at those same championships. His time also beat the national records for every junior age group from under 17 to under 20 in that event. 2 records at 1 meet across 2 events on back-to-back days. That same December, he debuted at the 5,000 meters and immediately ran 13 minutes and 48 seconds, setting the New Zealand under 20 record in his very first race at that distance. January 2026 came fast. He ran the 800 meters in 1 minute and 45 seconds at the Potts Classic in Hastings. He ran the mile in 3 minutes and 53 seconds at the Cooks Classic in Wanganui, the fastest mile ever recorded by a 16-year-old anywhere in the world. Within 6 weeks, he had set records in 5 different events, and that was before he got on a plane. On January 31, 2026, at the Boston University Track and Tennis Center, Sam Ruthe stepped onto an indoor track for the first time in his life. New Zealand has no indoor tracks. Every race he had ever run was outdoors, in wind and weather. Boston University's track is considered one of the fastest indoor tracks in the world. Sam Ruthe ran 3 minutes and 48 seconds. The time shattered the world under 18 record for the mile. It made him the youngest man ever to break 3 minutes and 50 seconds by more than a full year. It broke John Walker's New Zealand national record for any age, a mark set in Oslo in 1982 and untouched for 44 years. Walker was the first man in history to break 350. Ruthe, at 16 years and 294 days old, ran faster. His time of 3:48 also ranked as the 11th fastest indoor mile ever run for any age. When the announcer called the time over the speaker system, the crowd reacted with immediate disbelief. Video from FlowTrack shows Ruthe crossing the finish line, pointing calmly to the stands and raising one arm. He barely looked tired. Ruthe told FlowTrack after the race, "I didn't feel like I was going that fast, to be honest. I still don't believe it. I'm completely stoked." World Athletics named him Athlete of the Month, and this was supposed to be a rust buster, a tune-up race after the travel. His own words, "None of this means the world record is close. Hicham El Garouj of Morocco set the outdoor mile world record in Rome in 1999 at 3 minutes and 43 seconds. That is nearly 6 seconds faster than Ruthe's current best, which is an enormous gap at this level. A second in elite middle distance running is not like a second in most other sports. You can feel every fraction on the track. In the 1500 meters, Nick Willis holds the New Zealand national record at 3 minutes and 29 seconds. Ruthe's best legitimate 1500 splits sit around 3:33 indoors. Senior world-class competition, particularly in championship races with tactical moves and physical contact, adds a layer of pressure that even great junior times cannot fully prepare you for. Ruthe himself ranked number 1 in the world for the under-20 men's 1500 meters heading into this season. But that ranking reflects his age group. Against the best senior milers in the world, the race would look different. That honesty matters, and his team has been upfront about it. What makes him exceptional is not just the times, it is the range. The 800 meters, the 1500, the mile, the 3000, the 5000. Records across all of them at an age when most runners are still trying to find their best event. His coach Craig Kirkwood has structured his training around versatility rather than narrow specialization, and that approach is producing results no one expected to see at 17. That versatility is the real signal that something rare is happening in Tauranga. In April 2026, Sam Ruthe revealed on his Strava account that he had picked up a stress fracture in his fibula. The injury happened during a rest week and was not training-related. He had been playing football in his downtime, doing lateral movement drills in bare feet that his legs were not used to. His father Ben confirmed the injury in a public statement. The nature of the injury to his fibula means that Sam will have a full recovery without any lasting impact to his running career. Recovery involved swimming and cycling before a gradual return to jogging. A second injury scare appeared briefly when he woke with a sore foot and needed another MRI, but that scan came back clear. By late May, he had built back up to 6-kilometer runs. But the injury pulled him out of the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, where he had already hit the qualification standard. Then it pulled him out of the World Under-20 Championships in Eugene entirely. Athletics New Zealand confirmed his full withdrawal with a statement. Sam is prioritizing his long-term development and is excited to continue building a strong winter foundation over the coming months. His coach Craig Kirkwood spelled it out plainly. The goal is not one race or one medal right now. The goal is to come back right, build through the New Zealand summer, and attack the big stages when the body is fully ready. At 16, Sam Ruthe has already redefined middle distance running. He is the fastest 16-year-old miler in history, holding every New Zealand under-20 record from 800 meters to 5,000 meters. His Boston performance, a world under-18 best of 3 minutes and 48.88 seconds, shattered a 44-year-old national record and made him the youngest athlete to break 350 in the mile. Facing professional fields without pacemakers, Ruthe's composure and tactical maturity suggest a talent far beyond his years. With his sights set on the 2032 Brisbane Olympics, coach Craig Kirkwood is prioritizing steady, long-term development. The path is clear. One race at a time, moving toward a global stage that is already taking notice.